Technology for Global Reach, presented by Group 14. Nigeria is Africa's most populous country with over 174 million people, comprising over 250 ethnic groups. Between July 1st and October 31st, Nigeria experienced a series of devastating seasonal flash floods that affected the lives of 7.7 million people and damaged or destroyed 600,000 homes, killed 363 people, and injured over 18,000.
Currently, Nigeria has the highest mobile traffic and highest mobile phone market in all of Africa. A recent poll suggests that over 65.8% of Nigeria's entire population is subscribed to a mobile phone network and passed over 100 million active subscribers. Mobile subscribers outnumbered landline subscribers by a ratio of 219 to 1, showing that Nigeria has a promising capacity for mobile technology development.
The Wireless Emergency Alerts, or WEA, is a partnership between FEMA, the Federal Communications Commission, and various wireless carriers to enhance public safety and mitigate the potentially massive effects of imminent disasters. WEA allows authorized safety authorities to send geographically targeted text-like wireless emergency alerts to the public. WEA uses SMS cell broadcast technology to simultaneously deliver messages to multiple recipients within the specified affected area. By using SMS as the delivery technology service, WEA avoids the congestion issues currently experienced by traditional SMS alerting services, which translates into faster and more comprehensive delivery of messages during times of emergency. A key difference between wireless emergency alerts and information sharing platforms like Twitter and Facebook is that they are opt-in services. Distribution through social media channels has a way less likely chance of targeting information to a large group of people in the affected area. Mobile alerts intrusively pop on each person's cell phone screen who is located in or near the affected area, no matter what they might happen to be doing on their cell phone. This increases the chance of many people reading it and sharing the information with those around them. Potential disaster notification and safety instruction is delivered to the people quickly and easily without the need for search. Examples of such content include early time-stamped warnings of weather conditions to areas that will likely be hit by the disaster, evacuation instructions from local governments, road conditions and the status of transportation systems, and various shelter locations.
Following the onset of a major natural disaster, government agencies, non-governmental organizations, and the local community must join forces and act quickly to alleviate suffering. In the response phase, thematic coordination among humanitarian efforts is key. Innovation support to emergencies, diseases, and disasters is a nonprofit group that uses open source technologies to aggregate and synthesize data from different sources such as SMS, RSS feeds, email lists, existing databases, and online documents. With these technologies, oriented situation reports can be created to provide multiple humanitarian groups with a snapshot of many key activities happening on the ground. Currently, the United Nations Office of Coordination of Humanitarian Efforts has a cluster approach to emergency response. Clusters are partnerships with main actors of humanitarian sectors such as shelter and health, implementing collaborative open technologies such as the one provided by Instead can make sharing information between organizations about issues facing Nigeria during this natural disaster more effective. These issues that need to be communicated include areas that are facing acute food insecurity, malnutrition, poor water supply, and destruction of both school infrastructures and health facilities.
Although Nigeria is one of the poorest countries in the world, like we mentioned, there are over 65.8% of people who own a mobile phone. Many people have more than one cell phone and we're increasingly turning to the medium of SMS. Therefore, we could tap into this incredible resource and leverage this prevalent use of mobile technology and SMS technology for the recovery phase. Following Haiti's example of launching a system called TERRA, the Triology Emergency Response Application, we can develop a similar open-source SMS tool that allows humanitarian community workers to communicate with victims in a two-way platform and gather information from the local community after a natural disaster. It will help us to save more lives by delivering timely, targeted advice to disaster-affected communities that makes our aid effort more efficient. It also helps to give communities a voice, ensuring that the correct type of aid is delivered to the right place. Aside from communication channels, the World Bank and other NGOs are using open-source mapping technology to improve post-disaster management, humanitarian relief, and long-term development efforts. For instance, Map Kessara is a disaster recovery mobile application in a place called Kessara in Africa. It can collate crowdsourced data that puts informal settlements on the map, charts population density and infrastructure needs, allocate resources while training volunteers and giving residents a voice. With the pervasiveness of mobile technology in Nigeria, Nigeria can adopt a similar mapping platform to better cater to community needs and integrate with government programs such as disaster recovery. Not only is a mobile technology solution empowering to the communities after a natural disaster, information gathered from it stays in the community where it is needed to formulate long-term health policies. We are on a planet of 7 billion people and 5 billion mobile subscriptions. By 2015, there will be about 53% smartphone penetration in Nigeria. The UN Broadband Commission has recently set targets to help broadband access in 50% of the developing world, compared to the 20% today. We're hurtling towards a hyper-connected world where citizens from all cultures and all social strata will have access to smart, fast mobile devices. Therefore, developing mobile technology in Nigeria is a highly sustainable and long-term solution for disaster management.
Here are our sources.
Thank you for listening.